Right, what is going on, collective? Welcome back to the channel, Elevated Spirits. It's Jazzy, your favorite Cali reader. This is gonna be a super spontaneous, kind of impromptu, right? Reading for the portal tomorrow. Okay, I am recording this on the 21st of February, so this is intended for tomorrow, which is the 222 portal. So I'm excited. This is gonna be just kind of like, because it's so random, I don't have any structure for this. And so, you know, Spirit was just kind of like, just do it. Just, you know, whatever comes out. But the small structure, because my Virgo needs a little bit of structure, right, is going to be more so just based on, you know, kind of like finding out what this portal is activating for us, right? What is it activating? What is it aligning for us? What doors of opportunity may be opening up for us? What may be coming online for some of us, okay? What is maybe being reestablished for some of us? So I'm excited to see what comes out. So I am initially using 3 Oracle decks here, and then break it down a little bit further with tarot. So I'm excited. I hope y'all are too. I hope y'all are doing well. All right, get into this for you guys. Most High, Spirit guides, angels, benevolent ancestors, please cover me as I channel these messages for the collective. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, I hope y'all are doing good. I've been, you know, man, I don't know what's been happening lately. It's like I feel like I do life's been life, and I know that some of y'all get tired of hearing me say that, but I'm just, that's as real as I can fucking be about it. It's just what the fuck it is. Like I keep, you know, it's like I be going through dark nights after, you know what I'm saying? It's like one cycle after another one. Like, okay, cool, pass that test, next assignment, pass that test, next assignment. Like, I don't know what the fuck's been happening, but I'm like really doing my best to like give myself grace, right? And at the same time, you know, show up, but also practice being in my feminine energy and resting, relaxing, chilling the fuck out when I need to, right? I've been really working on my mindset a lot more lately, and actually channeled my own technique about it. So I'm excited about that. I'm in this, I guess you could say, trial and error type of phase of it. So I'm about 14 days in, and so I'm, you know, first doing it with myself to see, you know, and as I am going through the process, I'm, you know, adding to it. I'm, you know, it's like I've noticed that, like, I like to boost things. I like to, you know, give it all I can, you know, type of thing. So before if I'm guided to present it to the public, I want to ensure that it's, you know, loaded with all the things that'll be the most beneficial. Okay. So I'm, you know, that's kind of what I've been working on, as well as, you know, trying to figure out different things, how I want the channel, the direction I would like my channel to go, things like that. I know this kind of off topic is just random. Forgive me. I'm just, you know, going with the flow. Okay. So anywho, for some of you, that could be what you're guided to do at this time as well. Just kind of go with the flow. Let things unfold as it may. Okay. Don't try to overthink it. Don't try to add too much structure to it. Okay. Because that's how we kind of fuck up the flow, right? Be trying to tell the water where it's going to go, when it's like, no, you follow me. You follow me. I'm going to tell you where we're going. All right. You just make sure that you don't fall off the boat, basically. Okay. So I feel like some of you, collective, may be feeling like that at this time as well. All right. So let's see. Let's get into this. I am starting off with the Beyond Lemuria deck. Okay. It's such a beautiful deck. I love the artwork of this deck. It's beautiful. So I am going to start off with that one, and then I'm going to follow that up with the Gateway of Light Activation Oracle deck. Okay. And then the Energy Oracle deck. All right. So that was interesting. Just random cards falling off the table. So anywho, I hope y'all are doing well. Got some rain sounds playing in the background. Okay. I wanted to play music like I was playing some chill lounge. It's like a live channel. I was playing that before I started, and I was just like, damn it, I really want to just let it go, you know, but yeah. So anyway, we're just going to do it like this. So let's see. Spirit for the collective. What is this 2-2 portal activating? What's coming online? What is being reestablished? What is opening up for the collective, Most High? What is this 2-2 portal aligning us to? What is the energy coming through? What portals of opportunity are opening for the collective, please? The Sound of the Universe. Okay. So that's the first card coming out. The Sound of the Universe. I love this artwork. I swear it's so pretty. Freaking pretty. And it's vivid, right? I love vivid artistry. So anything else? The sound of the universe. So what feels like for some of you, it's like your senses are opening up more, okay, is what I'm getting here. Radical expansion is at the bottom. So yeah, this feels like that, all right? I feel like this is going to be a very a very expansive time for a lot of us, okay? Which, you know, I get that. Like, a lot of us are going through major transformations. That's what I've been dealing with as well. On top of, you know, gifts coming online, others increasing, you know, discovering my true starseed family. Like, I'm sure I have some ties to like Pleiadians and things like that, but I've learned recently my true star family, like I know for sure, and I have even proof on my physical body, okay, that's quite personal, but I will eventually share that, how I like really know that that's my true star system, is the Mintakans. So from the star system of Orion, okay, Mintaka was a star on Orion's belt, and it was destroyed. That planet was destroyed, and now it makes sense of why I be feeling so just like I don't belong here, like this longing, yearning for home. That's why. So some of you may resonate with the Mintakan starseed family, okay? So for me, that's where I know for sure I come from. I've never felt so much resonance with a star system than like ever before than this one. Like, I've never felt such a strong pull and resonance on so many levels, and then even physical proof on my body. Like, so anyway, so then we have the Portal Keeper. So we have card 51, 50, and then Beyond the Mind. Okay, so 5150, that's aliens, right? Isn't that like a, you know, a zone that we don't cross, right? We don't got access to that. Okay, so some of you, I feel like, maybe accessing information, okay, that a lot of people maybe don't have access to. That's initially, like, first thing I'm getting here, is that it feels like some of you, collective, your senses are maybe being heightened in such a way, or not even your senses, but it feels like more so your gifts, right? All of us have gifts. It's just a matter of who, you know, not only believes in it, the idea of it, the concept of it, but are willing to explore it, that are willing to be open to see, like, okay, if I'm supposedly this, or I'm here to do this, or I feel like there's more, it's calling me, what is it? You know what I'm saying? Allow yourself to explore that, because when you are open, that's when the information, you know, knows that it can present itself to you, because you're open to receive it. Otherwise, it's not going to waste its time. It's going to be like talking upon deaf ears. It's not, you know what I mean? It's not going to do it. So what it feels like is you guys are literally opening up to, it feels like, to communication with the universe that maybe you haven't experienced before, okay? And I feel like it's some of you are the keepers of this portal. Some of you may have like information tied to this portal that is only being accessed right now, and it's because it's not because you didn't deserve the access before, but some of you, it's like it wasn't time yet. It wasn't it's like, you know, certain information is only accessible when it's necessary, is what I'm feeling. So it feels like some of you, collective, it's like your connection to the universe is deepening in such a way to where the information that's being provided to you is some that has been like classified, has been ultra like protected, that like nobody else has access to, or very, very few people have access to. That's what it feels like you guys are accessing at this time. And I feel like this is, and a lot of it feels like it's with this Beyond the Mind. It feels like it's information that is unconceivable to some, meaning it's like information that people are going to be like, yeah, the fuck right, like fuck out of here, you know what I mean? It's giving me that type of energy that some of you are literally accessing or receiving information, downloads, channeling energy from the universe, or accessing certain not only information but certain like light codes for some of you, okay, that has been protected, that has been like classified, that has been like off limits until now, okay? So, and like I said, it feels like it's information that has gone beyond what you may have been able to perceive before, okay? Some of you are accessing your gifts in maybe such a way that is beyond what you've experienced before, where if you thought your gifts are powerful, you about to really find out like they're very fucking powerful. If you thought you were accurate, you about to be hella fucking accurate. You know what I'm saying? It's like that. So it's like, it just feels like for a lot of you, You're not only accessing information that maybe wasn't available before, that nobody else maybe has access to, but it also feels like it's information, or to a level, to a degree that a lot of people can't even perceive with like their like 3D mind. You see what I'm saying? Like with their 3D eyes. Like it's like some of you are accessing that type of information through this portal. Some of you are accessing that type of life, like a 3D type of reality that was only maybe conceived in your mind, like it was only a dream. You see what I'm saying? It's like that. Some of you are stepping into that type of energy, okay? Or some of you have been like protectors or keepers of the portal, and now you're walking through it, where it's like maybe you were protecting it before, now you're walking through it. Okay, some of you it was just like you weren't ready yet, meaning that maybe certain assignments, certain, like, how you go to school, right, and you have to do like certain prerequisites, certain requirements that are needed before you can do anything to get a license, you know what I'm saying, shit like that. That's kind of what it's giving me here, where you guys are now ready to actually walk through the portal, where whatever has been kept or kept, like classified, kept secret, kept hidden, kept safe, right, you guys are gaining access to. Okay, that's obviously not going to be for everyone, but those of you that know, that feel what I'm saying, you're gonna know. You're gonna know. And it won't be no fucking mistake. Okay, so let me get some keywords from this particular deck for you guys. So let's see. The sound of the universe. Let's see. So keywords to this, and then I'll read the divinatory meaning behind it, because I like to read it just because I feel like this deck is really powerful, and I feel like y'all should know. So please, take your time with me here, okay? So life-changing experiences. Ooh, glimpsing the great mystery, significant timing, pivotal moments. Yes, the Suryanta, the tuning fork of the universal consciousness, music, transcending mundane reality. Like I said, it's like some of y'all are literally walking through a fucking portal. Like y'all are literally, for some of y'all, what just came to me is quantum leaping. And I'm not saying it in the sense of like that's something y'all never heard of. Obviously, you definitely heard of it, especially if you're watching tarot. I'm sure you've heard of quantum leaping and quantum jumps and shifting timelines, jumping timelines. But it feels like some of y'all are actually doing that shit, okay? Where it's like whatever has been a part of your normal reality, y'all are going beyond that. Y'all are now, I feel like, walking into or stepping into a type of life, a type of way of living being that people only dream of. They can only see it in their imagination. That's how you manifest, though, right? Is being able to imagine. You have to believe it before you can see it. So some of y'all have been really working on your mindset, working on your visualization, your imagination, right? And it's like now bringing you in position to literally quantum leap into that type of reality, okay? So that's a very, very, very powerful place to be. So let's see. So the divinatory meaning of this is having your world shaken up, even a little, can invite a deeper glimpse of the great mystery of your life. There are a myriad of ways to peek behind the veil of the mundane world. Ecstatic dance, spiritual exploration, and intuitive creative pursuits are just a few. Aim to naturally imbue this awareness in your everyday existence so you can avoid sudden wake-up calls. Wake up to the hidden music, harmony, and wonder of your multi-dimensional world. Okay, so it feels like some of you where it's like things that have been like kind of like hidden, right? Occult, like the occult. It's like some of you are exploring that information. Occult just means hidden, okay? I really implore and encourage people to do your research, okay, behind the etymology of words. This English language is very, very, very distorted, okay? And a lot of it has been changed for the benefit of those who changed it, okay? So do your due diligence for your own peace of mind, for your own sake, especially for those of you who, like myself, are starseeds. We're here for a greater mission. Some of y'all have double, triple missions, okay? Please do your due diligence and searching the etymology of certain words, especially if you're guided to, especially if it's kind of like people, like the one for me that has been getting me the most, okay, is weird. Y'all, like people have been using weird the wrong way for so long. It's irritating at this point. It's fucking annoying. Weird means supernatural. A lot of us are all supernatural. If you have a soul, if you're here in this human experience and you know you're a starseed, you know that you're here for a bigger mission, greater, that's bigger beyond and bigger than you, okay? You are supernatural, right? We're magical beings. We're energetic beings. We are all fucking weird for the most part, okay? Like, anyway, I digress. So let's move on to the next one. the Portal Keeper. So unique gateways to mystical experiences, psychic abilities, yes, raising your vibration, expanded consciousness, the Akashic records, past life ties, exploring the edges of reality for significant messages, seeing between the lines, dimensional, multi-dimensional awareness. So the second time, both these cards talk about multi-dimensional things. So some of you guys are realizing like you're really not, I feel like some of you are not only realizing that you're like not just from, you know, like you're of this, in this world, but not of this world, but also it feels like some of you are not only learning how, for some of you are learning how, but it feels like others of you are realizing that when you, like, for example, when you're sitting and we call it daydreaming, right? I feel like some of you are realizing now that I went to a whole different dimension, like in the moment, like that trance state that I went into. Like, you remember how, that show That's So Raven, right? How she stops in time and it does the whole, zooms in on her eyeball and all that. It's like, you know, she sees into like another dimension or something like that, kind of like sees into the future or whatever. It feels like some of you are like realizing you have that capability real time, like you're doing it real time. Okay. And I feel like for some of you, it's becoming a normal thing where that's part of the times that we're coming into, where it's like, this shit ain't going to be just something that is made up on a movie. That's why that show is there. A lot of this shit is hidden in plain sight, meaning it's being revealed to us because they have to by law. They have to show us what the fuck's going on. It's just a matter of, do people believe it? And a lot of people don't. They still think that everything's a conspiracy, everything's a theory. It's like a lot of this shit, all this, the truths that's been surfacing and coming out is proving, okay, that a lot of this shit is not made up. A lot of it is exactly what it's been for quite some time, actually. We just weren't privy to it, and a lot of us didn't want to believe it because that was part of the narrative as well. It's just a movie. It's just make-believe. They're just playing a part. They're just acting, right? A lot of this shit's really real. So I feel like some of you are starting to see that for yourself. Okay, the shit that we've been told is just, you know what I mean, woo-woo and made up. We're starting to see for yourself it's not. And I feel like some of you, it's not only because you're seeing it with your physical eyes and experiencing it, but you're actually like living it through your own life experience. Like you're awakening these same type of abilities within yourself, where you're realizing, holy shit, that's what they were talking about in that show. That's what they're talking about in that movie. I'm doing this shit, so I know it's real. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't argue. People cannot argue with their own personal experience. So it feels like some of y'all are waking up certain aspects of yourself that were hidden, that were hiding dormant. Okay, certain gifts that were hiding dormant, they're being awakened for you at this time. Okay, so the Portal Keeper. Let me go back to, like, I get passionate about this shit, so like I end up closing the page. So divinatory meaning: gently exploring the edges of your reality. Spend time in the forest to listen. Deepen your meditation practice. Dance yourself into ecstasy. Explore psychic tools and study new healing modalities. If you feel lacking in purpose or life seems a little mundane, remember, there is never reason to be bored. What we experience with our physical senses is just the tip of the iceberg. Magic exists wherever you care to find it. Look between the lines to limitless discovery. So yeah, it feels like the spirit is, you know, you're being asked to, or you guys are being presented, like the collective is being presented the opportunity to really see things from a higher perspective, from a whole different type of way of living, right? Like seeing how magical the world really is. Like when you really, like, literally let yourself think about when you look at a flower, and I know that a lot of people use this analogy, but it's really a good one when you really think about it, and you're like, holy shit, like how, like, for example, the dandelion, right? At nighttime, it closes up, and then come the daytime, it opens. Like, it knows when to hide itself from, you know, whatever, but it also knows when to open up and let the sun in and take in the nutrients of the sun, and, you know, like, let it be open to what it, you know, feeding its nutrients to the birds or hummingbirds or whatever comes and feeds off of it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it, like, you know what I'm saying? How does it know? How does it know? Right? So I feel like it's, you know, kind of like that, like letting yourself see the magic that really lies within this world, and it'll help you navigate the bullshit of the world too at the same time, by focusing more on what's dope about it, what's really fucking cool about it, versus what sucks about it and what's fucking terrible about it. Like, you know, it's your point of focus, what you choose to focus on, right? So let's see, last one, card 20. So beyond the mind, thinking with the heart, being present, heart and mind connection, meditation, the bliss of being, quieting the monkey mind, fathoming the unfathomable, unfathomable. So yeah, like exactly like I was saying, like realizing, like allowing yourself to be open to, this shit's really real. Like I'm really having this experience right now. Like holy shit, you know what I'm saying? Finding happiness within, going beyond intellectual limitation. Exactly. It's like we can no longer, we're coming into this time where it feels like some of you collective are being, you know, kind of like put in a position to where you can no longer deny what you've been maybe denying, even when it comes to like yourself, let alone like the shit we hear and other people experience and we're like, oh, that's bullshit, whatever, just because we haven't. And I know some of, like, even myself, I used to be salty, you know, before I had my spiritual awakening, and realized that like when it's time for me to have those experiences, if it's time, you know what I'm saying, it'll happen and it'll be perfect, right? But this is like inviting you to align to what you maybe couldn't see before, what was, like I said, unconceivable, what you couldn't picture that happening. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people still can't really imagine, or like aliens really being here, like these gray or whatever type of beings, like blue, tall, extra giant beings coming upon, you know, down here with some big old eyes. Like a lot of, you know, people can't see that. They can't see that being a thing, like it being normal at that. You know what I'm saying? Like Men in Black status, like a bunch of different creatures just running around, and it's normal, right? That was very telling. That scene alone was very, very telling. But us watching it at the time, it was just like, oh, that's fucking cool, you know, whatever. It's just a movie, you know what I'm saying, type shit. But it feels like that's kind of what we're coming into, okay? And I feel like this portal is preparing those of us who are ready to have that experience, who are ready to allow them to show themselves. They're already among us. So it feels like, you know, some of you are being kind of like, you know, put in a position, right, to let them in and to, you know, welcome them, okay? Welcome them home, welcome them in, welcome them home, in a sense. Not, you know, like a lot of us don't, this isn't home to us, but it's home while you're here, you know what I mean? So let's get the divinatory meaning. So take a step outside your mind-based concerns or limitations. Looking at things in an overly logical way will hinder you and obstruct access to your superpowers. You see what I was saying? Right? Not overthinking what you can't conceive, right? Because that's how you close off access. If they know you're not ready, they're not going to show themselves. They're not going to reveal themselves to you. If they know that you're going to be scared, they're not going to show. Like a lot of angels, they don't look how we thought they looked. How like they depict them as these babies with little booties and wings, and they're all pretty and, you know, airy fairy and cute. They're not, they don't look like that. And it's like, so if a lot of people actually knew what angels look like, which I would highly recommend you do your own research on that, you'd probably be fucking terrified if you saw it drop in front of you. Like, I see everything you're doing. You're like, what the fuck? Nah. So anyway, you may be transfixed by a past experience. The past may be running you and making your mind spin so you cannot see what is really in front of you. Consider what your heart and gut are telling you. Step back and clear your mind. Meditate in your own way. Contemplate what the situation at hand would feel like if you released all fears and worries. Are these concerns even yours? Ooh, child. Yeah, you're really being asked to go beyond the limitations of your mind, okay? Especially when it comes to things that maybe other people have projected onto you, past experiences with your parents, your family, right? Like, for example, I used to think until I took my mom and my son ziplining at the beach out here, my mom used to think she was scared of heights. She went ziplining, had a fucking amazing time. And I was like, you sure you're scared of heights, Mom? And she was like, well, I don't know. I was like, where'd that come from? Come to find out, it was my grandmother, her mom. And so I, for a long time, had thought I was scared of heights too, because that's what my mom used to say, right? So it just shows you how, without having any experience making you scared, you automatically just take it on. As if, you know, well, because they said it, or because I heard it, or because they didn't want me to, they didn't let me do certain things because of their fears. You know what I'm saying? It just shows you how we adopt that and take that in at a young age without even realizing it. So after that, it was kind of like, damn, you know what I'm saying? And I love flying. So it's like, you know, it's kind of like that adrenaline rush, like, oh shit, you know what I mean? You don't know what's going to happen, but I know I'm going to be okay, right? That just kind of goes to show you, like, I don't really have a fear. I was taking on that fear from my family, right? So, you know, I would encourage you to consider, you know, fears that some of you that may be coming up at this time, that you're being given, but also gifted an opportunity to release with this portal, okay? With this portal energy is kind of like awakening you to the truth that fears are just, you know, just I feel like an emotion that kind of surfaces when the unknown is presented, when you don't know what's on the other side of that thing, right? When you don't know what's on the other side of that cliff. It could be, you know, a bed. You know what I'm saying? It could be something soft. But because we can't see beyond that point, right? We assume, right, that it's scary because I don't know. So I would recommend not to, you know, encourage you to not shut yourself off, okay? Because you don't know, all right? So, okay. I'm rolling with it. It is what it is. It is what it is. So, anyway, let's get into this. All right, Spirit, what else? What else is this portal energy activating for the collective? What is it aligning us to? What doors of opportunity are opening? This is the activation deck, so I feel like for some of you, this could be very telling. Some of you, this could be what's on its way or what's already happening. Some of you are kind of like maybe already in process of, you know, of new energies being activated for you, okay? New frequencies, new, like, for some of you, it's upgrades, okay? Energetic upgrades, light body upgrades, all right? What I fucking say. Come through, Spirit. Come through, Spirit. I said upgrades, and then look, solar light upgrade, solar plexus chakra, inner fire, willpower, okay? So for some of you, it's like your solar plexus chakra is being upgraded in some type of way, okay? Where it's like, if you, for those of you collective that have been maybe not confident in what you're doing, what you're pursuing, where you're going, where your life is taking you, especially when it comes to the shit you can't see or don't know what's ahead, that shit's changing, okay? I feel like y'all, and this is giving me Leo vibes too, so some of you may have Leo in your chart, you may be a Leo watching this, but it's like, whatever y'all been scared of, that's shit's changing. And I'm excited for that personally, okay? Because like there's a lot of things that, you know, have been projected onto me all my life, even up until this point, that, you know, people think I don't know about. But I'm just so grateful for this journey, because had I not taken it, had I not at least trusted myself that far, I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know to look. I wouldn't know to ask. I wouldn't know, like, I wouldn't be open to stuff just coming to me without me asking for it. Like I be getting answers and information all the time about different things going on around me, different people, their real intentions, all kinds of stuff. And I'm just like, damn, that's just crazy. But I'm so grateful because, you know, it presents itself because it knows I need it, but I don't even, a lot of times I don't even have to ask for it. Like, that's how you know it's real. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even gotta ask. It just shows up for me because it knows, it fucks with me like that. You know what I mean? Like, this, my spirit guides, my spirit team, you know, my benevolent ancestors, they fuck with me like that. To where they just give me information and I'm always open and receptive and grateful for it. So, for me, this is a very beautiful energy and so necessary at this time. And I feel like for a lot of you collective, this is a very necessary energy, okay? For your, whatever has maybe been holding some of y'all back, okay, from really stepping into your power, stepping into your truth, allowing yourself to step into a new timeline, allowing yourself to let in new reality, a new experience, new experiences, new connections, whatever that is. It's like, you know, whatever's been holding you back or making you scared or making you question and doubt that shit is out the motherfucking window, okay, out the window. Why am I hearing to the windows, to the wow? What y'all know about it? Nothing. No, I'm just kidding. Man, my clubbing days, they used to be our shit. So anyway, let's see. What else? Spirit. For the collective. What else is activating? What else is coming through for the collective, for this portal energy tomorrow, this 222 energy? Ooh, another bright ass yellow card. Can we just bask in all this yellowness going on here? Y'all see all this yellow? Okay. My lamp here even looks yellow, and it's not. It's a selenite crystal, okay? It has a light underneath it, but it looks yellow through the camera. So there's a lot of solar plexus energy, and I'm so fucking here for it. I'm so here for it. So collective, get ready. Get ready. It feels like y'all confidence, especially for those of y'all that have been dealing with, like myself, with that imposter bullshit. You know, feeling like I'm not doing what I'm supposed to be doing just because you don't always get the feedback that you know you should be getting, you know you deserve. It's just testing your stewardship. It's testing your willingness to keep going without the feedback, knowing that. And that's why I continue to show up, because I know for facts, with all the questions I ask and all the fucking downloads I get and the messages that come through other people and all kinds of stuff, it's like I can't deny this shit if I wanted to at this point, right? So collective, just know, whatever you lack in confidence in, okay, whatever you ain't been able to take action on, just know it's being restored, okay? Shit. All right, so the second one, I am presence. light body activation, accessing the divine within. Okay, yes, your light body is being activated, and it feels like too, for those of you that have been asking, you know, to welcome in this new earth energy, to go to, you know, the next planet, if that's what you're being guided to do, if that's where you're heading, right, as this whole great split, great divide keeps, you know, continues to happen. It feels like some of y'all are really, you know, activating that energy within. Okay, it's like that your light body is being brought online. Okay, so for those of you that have been really doing the work, really doing your best to be in alignment for your highest good, for your highest potential, to go to the next level of wherever you're supposed to be going as this split happens, it's like you're gonna know that you're on the right track because your light body is being activated. Like, you're gonna feel it. Okay, especially with the changes, the solar flares and things that the sun is going through. It's like you're being prepared to be able to make that shift when it's time. Okay, I don't feel like everybody, personally, I don't feel like everybody is going to make that shift, and it's not because necessarily they don't deserve it or not like that, but some people are like consciously choosing to not make the changes. They're choosing to not get their body in alignment, their energy and their frequency in alignment to make the shift, and that's their choice, and it's perfectly fine. For some people, their soul, that's part of their soul's mission, is to stay here and have that experience. And that's why for me, like, having to accept that, you know what I mean? Like, not everybody is going to go, and it's not because they're not they're not good enough or, you know, whatever. It's just for a lot of people, it's what their soul chose to experience in this lifetime. So, you know, it's just something to consider before we, you know, we'll be trying to force people to come with us and make the changes to come with us, and, you know, all that. We have to also understand that there is certain experiences their soul came here and, you know, into this lifetime to have an experience, karma to clear, things like that, where it's not our job to, you know, force them to, you know, forfeit their own path, their own journey. It's not for us to do that, right? You can love them, you can encourage them, you can, you know, be an example, but that's the best thing you could do, is be an example, right? And if they at some point, you know, wake up to decide that I want to make this shift as well, what are you doing? How are you doing it? You know, then you share it with them. But the best thing you can do for yourself and anyone else is be an example, just to continue to, you know, embark on your own journey. And those that are interested, they will ask you, right? I learned that the hard way, trying to take my parents with me and certain family members and shit like that. I have to let them have their own experiences and realize that not all of them signed up to come with me. Okay, not all of them are meant to go. And it's not because, oh, I'm better, or hell no, it's nothing like that. It's just, like I said, certain souls, contracts, okay, signed up for certain experiences, certain lessons, and it's not my job to rob them of what their soul came here to experience and deal with, and those other people that maybe they're here to help and support and go through certain things with. That's not for me to decide and determine, right? And it's not for anybody to decide and determine. So look at that, ancestral realm at the bottom here, karma release, healing the lineage boundaries. Okay, so what this feels like, collective, is, you know, some of you are definitely, you know, whatever this portal, I feel like you guys have done a lot of clearing, a lot of healing for your ancestral, your bloodline, and that's why I feel like a lot of you are preparing yourself to go through this portal at this time. Okay, if it's presenting itself to you, it's because you've done the work to take that next step. All right, and I feel like it's because you've cleared enough karma, meaning energetically lightened yourself up to be able to go. You have to be light to be able to go to the higher realms, right? You have to had released that heavy energy that's holding you down. It's kind of like how, you know, they use that analogy of like being weighted, right? As long as a balloon has a weight tied to it, it's going to hold it down. But as soon as that weight is cut off, it floats up immediately, instantaneously. So there's no resistance. So it's like once you release the resistance, which for a lot of you is karma, old, you know, baggage from your ancestors, from, you know, experiences, pain, wounds, whatever, all those things. It's like once you let those things go, make peace with them, accept them, that they happened. It is what it is. Did it make it okay? Absolutely fucking not. But it's in the past. It happened for a reason. It served a purpose, right? And so I'm willing to make peace with that and let it go. That is how you lighten your energy, lighten your energetic vibration enough to be able to activate your light body. And a lot of you, collective, have done that, okay? And you're about to, it feels like a lot of you are coming into this energy of an awareness of seeing the fruits of your labor, fruits of that labor in particular, okay? And that's not, obviously, not going to be for everyone, but for those of you that know you've been working real motherfucking hard, okay, to lighten your load and release certain, you know, karma and energy and heal and forgive and all those things, whatever you're guided to do, because it's going to be different for everyone. And it's not just one way of doing it. And that's the thing. That's why it's so unique to everybody, because there's not just one way of going about this type of work. There's not just one way to heal and clear karma. Okay. So, you know, it feels like some of you have maybe been going into the Akashic records or getting past life regression readings, different things like that. Some of you have been, you know, doing energy clearing, healing, Reiki, you know, all that stuff, you know, which I'm a Reiki master, certified Reiki master as well. So, you know, I'm available to do those type of things too. Light language sessions, tuning fork sessions, okay, clearing the chakras, you know, all those different things. So it's like, you know, it's just a matter of you deciding. And that's why, you know, I consult, because not everybody knows what they need. So when you go to an actual spiritual consultant, they can then help you kind of figure out where your blockages lie based on what you're trying to accomplish, and then help you decide the best course of action. So for me, consider myself like an eclectic practitioner. That's why, because I don't just use one modality. I don't just heal just one way. I don't have just one tool under my belt to use. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got a plethora of things, including the herbs and the oils and the intentions and the light language and the, you know, all of the not all the, but, you know, a lot of the things. Okay. So, you know, it's just a matter of you deciding, you know, kind of like getting clear about what it is that you need. So I want to see what this solar light upgrade has for us. Okay, so the light of the great central sun is shining on you, activating you to push onward and create. This is the perfect time to move forward with projects, goals, and intentions. Align your energy with whatever you're ready to create and experience. Focus on what you're ready to grow and where you are ready to expand. As you focus on your goals, you are giving them energetic encouragement to flourish and open like the warm summer sun kissing the ground, encouraging the flowers to grow and bloom. That sunlight has arrived. It's here in you now, not for you, in you. Okay. So, and it's, I love how it said that about the flowers. I literally just talked about that, the dandelions. Okay. And then that's here. And I don't remember, I haven't looked at these, used these cards enough to even remember, try to remember what's in the book. Okay. So just disclaimer there. But I love how that kind of like brought that full circle back for some of you. That's, you know, some of you needed to have that reassurance, have that confirmation. Okay. That, you know, basically whatever you guys have been working towards, it's like you guys are being, things are being unlocked for you at this time to really bring your goals, your dreams, your desires into fruition, to give you the encouragement, the power, the determination, the drive, the energy, whatever it is you need to take action on things. Okay. That is what I feel like a lot of you collective are being aligned to at this time. Okay. It's like the universe is speaking to you in ways that maybe it has never spoke to you before, but it's because of the karma that some of you have been clearing, the work energetically you've been doing. It's like you're opening new gifts, aligning to new timelines. Okay. And it's like, if you haven't seen that shit yet, you're about to, you're about to, like, for real. Okay. So let's see. I am presence. Let's get that one real fast. So I am presence. Your message. You are experiencing a great shift, which is helping you understand yourself in ways that were previously impossible. What the? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. When I said, y'all remember, rewind if you need to. Okay. When I was talking about earlier with this beyond the mind, what has been unconceivable, which it also talked about what has been seemingly unfathomable. Okay. Confirmation again. Okay. So, like I said, you are experiencing a great shift, which is helping you understand yourself in ways. And I said that too, about speaking, the universe speaking to you in ways, doing things in ways, okay, that you haven't, that it wasn't possible before, that wasn't, you know, conceivable, that maybe it seemed like it was only, you know, in the movies, on shows and shit like that, on TV, right? You're actually now having those experiences. We talked about all that. Divine confirmation. Thank you, Spirit. Previously impossible. This is an exciting time. You are connecting with the highest form of intelligence within you. The body of light within you is growing brighter, and you are becoming aware of how your actions and choices affect the unfolding of your future. The bright light you are is expressing itself unapologetically. Yes. Okay. Fuck yeah. I love that. I love that for you, collective. Okay. So for those of you that have been doing the work, you know, clearing karma, forgiving the past, that's for y'all. Okay. Going through this radical expansion. Okay. Like, expanding in beautiful and divine ways. Okay, some of y'all are maybe meeting love. Okay, some of you are now, like, your confidence in finding the right partner is being restored, because the 222 reduces to a 6. 6 is the number of love. Okay, that's like the universal heartbeat, right, of the planet. Okay, is love. All right, so let's see what else Spirit, for the collective. What else is this portal energy unlocking? What is it aligning? What is it activating? What is it bringing in for the collective, please? Patience, card 16. So for some of you, it's like your patience is paying off. Okay, I feel like for some of you, I feel like a lot of you haven't had the opportunities that you know you deserve. Okay, I feel like a lot of you have been patiently waiting for certain opportunities present itself, because you know you're worthy, you know you're deserving, but it wasn't time yet. It wasn't your season yet, so to speak. So I feel like this portal, okay, is unlocking that. It's like the floodgates of opportunities are now opening up to you because of how patiently you're waiting. It's like your patience is paying off, collective. Okay, card 16 that reduced to a 7. Some of you may be seeing 7-7, 7-7-7. You may be a life path 7 like myself. Okay, but it feels like, you know, you're being asked to continue to be patient as things unfold. Okay, be confident, right? As like, you know, your light body is, maybe for some of you it's being upgraded, for others of you it's coming online. You're feeling lighter and energetically. Continue to be patient. Don't put all your eggs in one basket, and let the opportunities, it feels like there's a lot of opportunities that are going to start opening up for you and presenting themselves to you. And so you don't want to be in this energy of rushing to make a decision and then kicking yourself in the ass when you made the wrong one, or you feel like you made the wrong one. You're never wrong, right? Things aren't wrong. It's just the label we put on it based on how it makes us feel. When it feels bad, we feel like it's wrong. That's not necessarily true. Just saying, that's a perspective to consider. So I feel like, you know, your patience, collective, is paying off in a major way. Okay, it feels like opportunities that maybe weren't open or available to you before, they are now. They will be. They're coming in. Okay, so I feel like you're being asked to continue to be confident, continue to let your confidence be restored in what's available to you, what's becoming available to you, what's possible for you. Okay, things that maybe you couldn't, that you wanted to experience because you've seen it, like it's possible because other people have experienced. That just lets you know it's possible. Some of you are being asked to allow yourself to see, like, shit, if they could do it, I could do it. Some of you are, you know, have certain goals or desires or dreams that you didn't think you could have, right? Because, well, it's me. My family, nobody in my family's ever done that. Okay, this is what's opening up for you, is this resurgence of confidence to believe that, well, shit, if they could do it, I can do it. That's why, you know what I'm saying, I know I can do it, is because I've seen somebody else. That's a lot of why we, you know, I feel like we're guided, or why we end up seeing things where it's like, why you show me this if I can't have it? That's why it's showing it to you, because you can have it. It's showing you what's possible. If you believe, right? If you believe that you're worthy and deserving of it, that's why you're seeing it, letting you know that if I can get that close to it, I can have it, right? So like for me, I want to say now it's been about 2 or so years. I had finagled some, you know, pulled some strings, so to speak, to basically tour a mansion that I wanted, you know, that I wanted. I didn't have the money to buy that damn thing, but I pulled strings in a way to be able to get inside of it, to tour it, to be in that energy, to feel what it's like to be inside of a multi-million-dollar house. This house is over like $15 million, okay, out here in Cali, all right, by the beach at that, in one of the prettiest cities out here, okay. And that let me know that if I can step foot inside of a house like this, if I can be able to touch the furniture and sit on the bed and you know what I'm saying, walk along the pool and all this stuff, like, that means it's possible. If it's possible for me to get that close, to step foot inside, to look, you know, present myself as a potential buyer, that means that it's definitely possible for me to actually live in that type of home. Okay, so collective, it's like you're being asked to continue to bide your time, be patient with the process, okay? But at the same time, your confidence in what you need to take action on, what you're guided to take action on, that's being restored as well. So these doors of opportunity, as they start opening up for you, you're able to step into them confidently, without question, without hesitation, without resistance. Like knowing, like, I'm here because I deserve this shit. I deserve to be here. I belong here. Okay? Ooh, collective. Okay, let's see. What else? What else, Spirit? What is this portal energy aligning the collective to? What is it opening up? Journey 2. So some of you may be definitely moving. For some of you, this is like you're maybe suddenly packing your bags. Okay, some of you, this is you're being guided. Some of you are just maybe kind of like been in this energy of like, I really need to move. I want to travel. I want to see different things. I want to meet new people. And you just haven't, for some of you, just been feeling held back, feeling like I can't do it. Or no one else in my family has ever just sold all their stuff and just moved across the country. So why would I do that? Like, I've never seen that done. How do I know I'll be okay? Like, I feel like whatever y'all have been questioning about yourself, that's changing. Okay? It's like y'all are about to have a lot of doors of opportunity opening up to you that, like I said, weren't available before. Okay? And these are, like I said, it feels like opportunities that you couldn't even conceive with your mind. Like, you couldn't believe, like, this is only stuff that people dream about, but it's actually being presented to you. Okay? So it's just going to be a matter of, this is giving me 2 of Wands vibes here. Okay? It's going to be your choice. You always have a decision on what you choose to do. But some of you are really being prompted to go on a journey. Some of you may be, you know, asked to travel. Some of you may be presented an opportunity to travel for work. Okay? And or to share your gifts, your abilities in some type of way, like overseas or, you know, in another country, maybe getting called to like go speak or whatever it is for you. But it's because you're ready for it. So I feel like a lot of you collective are being asked to really be confident in what's presenting itself to you at this time. Okay, whatever this portal energy is aligning you to, be confident in it, that if it's presenting itself, it's because it's meant for you. If you could think it up in your mind, you can definitely lay your hands on it. You can definitely have that personal experience. You just have to believe that for yourself. Okay. But like I said, wherever you've been lacking confidence, that shit's about to change. Some of you, like myself, have been setting the intention, okay, to clear any past experiences that have been fucking with your confidence, that have making you, you know, not believe in yourself, not trusting yourself, not trusting your journey or your path and what you're supposed to be doing, what you're guided to do, but it don't feel right, or because I'm not getting any type of feedback letting me know that I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. It's like all that shit's changing where you're not even gonna give a fuck, because you know it's in alignment with you. Whatever is not presenting itself outwards, it's not even gonna matter. You know what I'm saying? So let's see, what else? Anything else, Spirit, for the collective? This portal energy. All right. So at the bottom we have the angel of strength. Yeah, it's like for some of you, your internal strength is being restored at this time. Okay. I feel like for those of you that have been, you know, holding yourself back, you're not holding back anymore. That's what this feels like. It's like your confidence is going to be on such a high where it's like you couldn't hold back even if you wanted to. Okay. So Goddess of the Moon, card 52, 16, 7, 7. Thank you, Spirit. 7, 7. Okay. I'm silly as shit. Anyway, so yeah, Goddess of the Moon. So this is about, you know, your intuition. Some of you, like I said, your psychic abilities are coming online or being enhanced, upgraded in such a way that you can't deny it even if you wanted to. Okay. I feel like I said, some of you have been waiting on this. You've been waiting for things to feel such an alignment that you can't deny the path. You can't deny your own guidance. You can't deny your journey, your gifts, what you're being called to do. You can't deny that shit even if you wanted to. Okay. That's what it feels like you guys are stepping into, where it's like you're receiving. Some of you are really aligning to the moon energy, okay, which is the feminine energy. So for some of you, it's like really diving into your shadows, okay, really going within, doing that deep inner work. For those of you that have done that work or have been doing that work, it's like it's showing. If you were kind of like, I don't know if I'm doing it, you know, if it's working, that's about to change. You're about to see the fruits of your efforts, okay? So, you know, I really feel like it's important, collective, for you to really trust your intuition at this time, okay? Especially as opportunities present themselves, especially those that are presenting themselves to travel, to go on trips. For those of you who have maybe like asked to, like, you know, I wanna see new things. You know, I wanna go on trips where my expenses are paid and I don't have to worry about, you know, being able to afford something. opportunities are presenting themselves to you because you've been waiting for it. Okay. And for some of you, it was just like, you know, you've done took all the other steps, but it was just maybe you didn't really believe it could happen, or your confidence, right? But I feel like that's changing to where everything now is in alignment, to where now it's just, you know, it's just a matter of time, or you've done all the other work. That's what the patience is there for. You've done everything else that you needed to do. Now it's just, you know, letting it be. It's kind of like when you order a package on Amazon. I love using this analogy because it just, you know, a lot of times it's fitting for when I'm talking about stuff like this. But it's kind of like when you put in your order on Amazon, right? You decide what it is you want, you pay for it, and then after that, you know, it's in the hands of Amazon. You just, you know, you trust, right? We all have a trust that we don't keep checking to see, you know, when's it being delivered, we, you know, kind of given a time frame, you know, and we just trust that, okay, I put in my order, I paid for it, right? Meaning you put in your work, you put in your request with the universe, you started doing the work, whatever you're guided to do, that's paying for it, right? And then you go from there and just, you know, patiently wait, knowing, trusting that it's coming. So now, where it feels like you guys haven't really maybe had that confidence backing your requests, that's changing, okay? It's like your confidence is now about to be through the motherfucking roof. Okay, and for those of you that haven't had maybe the confidence to take action on the things that you know you want to do, that's about to change as well. So for those of you that have been like lacking the drive, the feeling in alignment with what you're being asked to do, like that, all that shit is shifting. It's all changing, okay? And I feel like that's long overdue for a lot of us. All right, so let's see what else, Spirit, for the collective. Ace of Wands. What did I just say? What did I say? Thank you, Spirit. Ace of Wands. Y'all just watch me shuffle. I can't even make this shit up if I wanted to. Okay, Ace of Wands. So this is new opportunities, but this is also a spark. Okay, having a new idea, having that resurgence of energy that's kind of like boom, like I'm feeling great, I'm in a great energy, I got fucking, you know, just feeling in alignment in such a way that your passions better watch the fuck out, because you coming for it, okay? And some of you, this is an opportunity that maybe presented itself to do something that you're really passionate about, where you can really share and express your passions in a way where you don't feel off, you don't feel you know, like you're different, or like you're weird, or people just look at you like they think they better because, you know, they're so passionate about this, whatever, and it's just because they ain't tapped in their own, right? Like, chop. All right, what else, Spirit, for the collective? Let me just get some cards out first, because I can just, Knight of Cups. Okay, what else? Some of you, this is, you know, having an opportunity to date someone. Okay, this could be dating. All right, others of you, this is literally like following your heart. Okay, Seven of Wands. Yeah, it's like you're not, it's like you guys aren't backing down anymore. I feel like some of you are either being presented with an opportunity or feeling in such alignment with your path and what you're going for that you're not letting anything get in your way. Okay, Seven of Pentacles. So 7-7. Okay, we talked about the sevens earlier, and here it is again. Okay, with the 7-7 come out there, and now the 7-7 literally right next to each other in the tarot. Okay, so like I said, some of you collective are seeing 7-7. 7-7 may be of significance. Yeah. So let's see. It's the overall outcome. It's kind of flipped in reverse. 8 of Pentacles. Okay, so some of you could be, you know, walking away from something. You're standing your ground and you're like, I'm not putting any more energy or effort into anything that isn't growing, that isn't taking me where I want to go. It isn't making me happy. It's not in alignment. Some of you are quitting a job, literally, because you're ready to take action on your passion. Some of you, your confidence, maybe that has been what's been stopping you. For those of you that have been like staying in a career or in a job or an environment that has not been in alignment, and you haven't been able to like conceive or fathom, how do I get out of this? It's like your confidence is being restored in such a way to where whatever doors that were closed before are being opened. I feel like it's giving me like being thrusted open, kind of like flung open, and you're walking through. I feel like some of you collective are really following your heart, because it's like you're getting a resurgence of energy, a resurgence of confidence, to where it's in such alignment to where it's like I can't even try to turn it off. It's like I feel like some of y'all, your light, your light, internal light, is being lit up in such a way that it's like you can't turn it off. It's like you try to flip the switch and it don't turn off. Like it's stuck on, it stays on. Okay, that's kind of what I'm getting here. So some of you, it's like your energy or your light, your confidence is being sparked in such a way that's like pushing you to follow your heart, and it's like you can't do anything else but that. Whatever it is you're passionate about, whatever it is that your heart is guiding you towards, it's like you can't stop it even if you want it to. Okay. Now, what I'm also getting here is some of you, if this is a person, okay, someone that you really have your guard up against, that's trying to come back around, that wants a new start with you, that wants to reignite passion with you, they want to now invest with you, I feel like some of y'all are not fucking having it. I feel like that's also has to again do with your confidence. Maybe some of you would have given this person a chance before. You would have maybe taken them back before because you weren't maybe as confident as you are now, or as you're about to be, right? You weren't maybe as confident in being able to find something else or something better, or aligning to what you know you deserve, right? That's changing. Okay, where it feels like some of y'all are not, you're not putting in the effort, you're not working on it, you're not working things out, you're done. You've literally given up on working with this, okay? Working with this person, you know, whatever that is. Some of y'all, that could be part of what this is as well. Some of y'all may be aligning to, you know, kind of like the universe is talking to you or speaking to you in such a way to where you're like, I know I have options. I know that I'll make a way. I know that the universe has my back. So I feel like some of y'all are kind of just like, you know what? I'm packing my shit. I'm selling it. I'm getting rid of it, whatever it is. And I'm fucking moving. I'm leaving. I don't know where I'm going and I don't even care. It's like double confidence here. And some of y'all, that is what this is. Where some of y'all, there's like, you know, a person that wants to date you, court you, you know, is maybe like kind of like reaching out to you, wanting to, you know, want to start again, trying to get you into bed, you know, especially if that's worked before. Not this time. Not this time. Look, this Queen of Wands at the bottom, okay? Some of y'all are really in your power. I feel like this portal is really putting you in your power, where you're remembering literally who the fuck you are. And I don't care what gender you are, okay? It doesn't matter. Some of y'all are really being put in your power in such a way that people who maybe used to get away with certain shit, they're not getting away with it anymore. It's like your confidence is being leveled up in such a way and upgraded in such a way, which we already talked about anyway, to where it's like you're not backing down. It's like, fight me. I feel like I'm hearing y'all say, fight me. Oh, that's wild, collective. That is wild. Let's see. So I'm gonna clarify this energy and see, you know, if the storyline changes, what else comes out with this. If you guys are enjoying this reading, I know it's definitely way longer than I intended it to be, but I'm in this energy of fuck it. You know what I'm saying? It's for the portal. It's a collective reading. So if you have found resonance up until this point, I would really greatly appreciate either hearing about it, dropping a like for your girl, subscribing to the channel, you know, something, energy exchange, okay? It's never required, but greatly appreciated. Just saying. All right. Spirit, clarify the Ace of Wands, please. Why is it here for the collective? Why is the Ace of Wands here for the collective? Clarify the Ace of Wands, please. Ace of Wands clarified by the Knight of Coins. Yeah, this feels like, it's obviously, yes, it could be definitely talking about finances, but for some of you, this is definitely someone that wants a new beginning. They want a new opportunity to have something long-term with you. I feel like your confidence is maybe going through the roof in such a way that y'all are drawing people that you've already stopped fucking with, you're drawing them back to you. Okay, and it could be showing up for some of you. It's kind of like, you could say it's kind of like a test. I don't really think the universe tests us like that, but it's kind of like it's giving you an opportunity to decide what you want. Are you going back and letting people pull you backtrack, or are you going to keep moving forward into this quantum, this new leap into this new reality? You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you going to do? Okay, so let's see. Clarify the Knight of Cups. Clarify the Knight of Cups, because what this feels like, you guys, the way this confidence is coming through here, it's like y'all are being leveled up to where if you're like, say, a masculine, you're going from, you know, like a king or even a knight to an emperor, right? If you're a feminine, it's like you're going from, you know, like a queen to an empress, okay? So it's kind of like, you know, I feel like y'all are being leveled up in what, like, you know, a couple levels, a few different degrees, right? To where, so it's like this person, whoever this is, if this is a person for some of you, I feel like some of you are really guarded against them because they're no longer on your frequency. Okay, it feels like some of y'all have leveled up in such a way to where it's like, you're just a knight, sweetheart. You have nothing to offer me. I'm a whole fucking empress over here. I'm a whole motherfucking goddess over here. And that's not even to sound bougie about it. That's just real. It's just what the fuck it is. You're either here or you're not. You're either up here with me or you're not. You know what I mean? And it feels like that's what, for some of you, that what this is. And that's why some of you, you know, even, you know, it's kind of like you're in this energy of contemplation. And I feel like it's like you're like, no, I'm not going to grow. I might, you know, fucking with this person, I might stagnate my finances, okay? I'm not going to grow to the level that I need, and I'm not putting in the effort in that. I know. Like, some of you are like, I know. I've already taken the time to think about this. I've already contemplated. I've already, you know, done enough work, and I've been patient enough to wait and see, and it's just like, no. And I feel like some of you are really standing 10 toes down on whatever decision it is you're making, okay? I feel like some of you, your intuition is really talking to you. It's really talking loud and clear. And there's no mistake about what it's telling you, okay? Go for the Knight of Cups. Why is it here for the collective spirits? There's the Knight of Cups here. Strength. Leo energy again, okay? Leo energy came out with the Angel of Strength card. So like I said, some of you, this is really, it may take a lot. For some of you, this is, if this is especially someone you've already dealt with, I feel like for some of you, it may take a lot for you to kind of hold yourself back, especially if this is someone you at one point did want, that you did see your life with, having a life with, having everything you know, you thought you wanted with this person, and it just didn't work. Now, all of a sudden, because your confidence is being leveled up in such a way that more doors of opportunity are open up for you, maybe more suitors are coming to you. Some of you are just like, kind of like, I'm moving type shit. It's like someone's really, you know, trying to come back in to keep you, to like lock you down. Okay. And so I feel like when this person approaches you, you may really need to really be really strong in holding back. That's what this feels like here. Okay. And it, like I said, it could definitely be a Leo, heavy on the Pentacle energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn with the Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag. Okay. It's like all the signs are really here, but we definitely prominent on the Leo energy. So some of you, like I said, may be dealing with the Leo, plus them 2 solar plexus cards. It's all sun energy all day. That's Leo energy all day. Okay. Clarify the 7 of Wands. Where is it here for the collective, please? Clarify the 7 of Wands. King of Staffs. It kind of flipped in reverse. Kind of flipped, you know, like that. So for some of you, this is someone who you've, I feel like some of you are guarded against this person because you're not passionate about them anymore. I feel like you feel like they're lazy. Okay. They maybe want to just ride your coattail. You maybe know that this person hasn't done the work. And that's why some of you are really, and that's why I feel like for some of you, it's clarifying the 7 of Wands, is because you're like, I know you haven't done the fucking work. I know you haven't been doing the work that I've been doing. You're not about to ride, you know, my coattail of success after I put in all this energetic work and done the healing and done the released, you know, healing my bloodline. Okay, healing my karma and all that. You think you're just gonna be able to like offer me some type of, now you want to be serious, now you want something long term, now you want to, you know what I'm saying, come back around and all that. You're like, no, I'm good. Some of y'all have been waiting. You waited for this and it didn't come. But now, because you're shifting, now you're about to like jump into a whole nother dimension, a whole nother realm, right? A whole nother fucking reality. Now they want to invest. Now they want to put in the time. Now they want to, you know, grow with you. You're like, no, I'm good. I'm good. Thank you, though. That's what I feel like y'all are doing, collective. Okay, I feel like this person, they don't have the same type of, it feels like they don't have the same type of drive, the same type of ambition, especially for those of you that are like myself on the spiritual journey. I'm deep in it. I'm heavy in it. Like, I take my craft and what the fuck I do so seriously, where I can't even have regular conversations with people unless they're like going to be a potential client or, you know, kind of like just in passing type of shit. Otherwise, like, I just can't. I can't even try to fake and pretend like, oh yeah, you know, like, it's so like, I can't do it. I can't do it. So I feel like some of y'all have been waiting for this person. You maybe waited for them for quite some time, but you guys are like, it's time for me to go. I stayed as long as I could. I waited as long as I could. And now it's time for me to, boop, you know, it's time for me to take my journey and go elsewhere. Okay. And I feel like that's the decision that you're making, collective. You're following your intuition here. Your intuition is guiding you, is leading you, is talking loud and clear to you. And I feel like a lot of you are not ignoring it anymore. You're actually, it's like you're being shown that you're ready for this. Okay. This portal is aligning you to what you're exactly what you're ready for. And I feel like your confidence, collective, is going through the motherfucking roof on that shit. Okay. So yeah, Knight of Staffs at the bottom. It's like this person's still, I feel like they're still non-committal, and you know that. Like I said, they haven't done the work. They're lazy. Okay, they haven't done the healing. They haven't done all the energetic work. They haven't done the clearing, the releasing, all that. They haven't done none of that. They're still in this energy. Okay, they just don't think you know about it. That's why it's at the bottom of the deck, because they think they're hiding it from you. But guess what? You already know. You already know. It's like, who you trying to convince, me or you? Who you trying to fool, me or you? Because it ain't me. Okay? What's Seven of Pentacles, Spirit? Why is it here? For the collective. Oh, shit. My shadow cracks me up. Okay. Tower. Yeah. Some of you are deciding to not work on this, and it's in this person's world is literally falling apart. I feel like you were kind of like that one last ditch effort to, you know, help them. And I feel like you're not doing it. I feel like you probably would have at some point. You probably would have, you know, kind of like threw them in the trunk and like, fine, get your ass in the trunk though. You're not riding in the backseat, get in the trunk type shit, you know, and pulled them along that way. I feel like you're not even doing that. Is what I'm getting here. It's like you're not doing it. You're not putting in the effort. You've given up on this. I feel like you've given up on it completely. And it's because you're awakening to, a lot of you have awakened to and aligned to how much more you deserve, how much more you're worthy, and how much more you're capable of having and receiving. And you're not settling for less. You're not taking anything less than that. And you shouldn't. You fucking shouldn't. Okay? Because you put in the work. You've done the work. Otherwise, you wouldn't be here. Otherwise, these opportunities and, you know, the path that you're going down, the journey you're choosing, which for a lot of you is the path less traveled, okay? You're not accepting nothing less. If you're not doing this work with me, if you ain't going through them dark nights too, you know what I'm saying, on your own, and we come together and can talk about it and share our experiences and relate and shit like that, if you ain't doing that work too, I'm not interested. It's really that simple. I'm just not interested. And that's how I feel like y'all feeling right now, collective. So let's clarify the Eight of Pentacles. Why is it in reverse? Why is the Eight of Pentacles in reverse for the collective? What was that? What was that? Clarifying the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, we have the Eight of Pentacles upright with the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, okay? So it's like your hard work, collective, is paying off. We already talked about that, but here it is again. It's showing up again, okay? All the effort, all the work you've been doing, okay? It's like you're working on yourself, and things are changing for you in a major way. That's what your major arcanas represent. Inevitable changes. You can deny it, you can push it back, you can delay it, but it's going to happen one way or another. This is karma being served on your behalf. This is destiny, fated events, okay? It's like giving up on this to go towards something that's real, okay? And it benefiting you, okay? It's like your time. It's like I put in the work. It's my time to go. I've stayed as long as I could. I've helped as much as I could. I'm not helping anymore. I'm not working on this anymore. I'm not putting in time, energy, effort, blood, sweat, tears into this shit anymore. I'm working on me. I've done the work, and now that's why my life is changing in a positive way. Okay? I don't blame you. Collective, I don't blame you at fucking all. Okay? Two of Staffs. Again. Okay? I already talked about the Two of Wands, and here it is. Here it fucking is. Going on a journey, choosing, making the decision, choosing what direction you're going to go. Okay? You always have a choice. But some of you, collective, you're definitely following your heart here. And it's like you don't know. It's like you guys are following your heart here with this Two of Wands, Knight of Cups, Two of Swords, and the Queen of Staffs. With the Nine of Cups after that, it's like you don't know what direction is on the other side of this. You don't know where it's really taking you. But your confidence, you trusting in yourself, believing in yourself, doing it anyway, like feeling the fear, doing it anyway, it's leading to wish fulfillment. It's bringing you exactly what you asked for. Things you've been asking for. Feeling happier, feeling lighter, just loving life, whatever that is for you. Okay, Eight of Cups, because you allowed yourself to walk away. You saw the shit for what it is, saw people for who they are, and, you know, took the journey, okay? You chose maybe the direction you would normally go, you chose the opposite, and it's paying off. It's paying off in a major way. I feel like I said, your intuitive abilities are guiding you at this time, okay? I feel like they're being increased. For some of you, they're coming online in a way that maybe you haven't experienced before, okay? Where it's like, I can't even deny this shit if I wanted to, right? And I feel like for some of you, it's collective. It's going to make, that's what's for some of you also is boosting your confidence, is that your intuition is maybe speaking to you in such a clear way, in such an accurate way, to where you not only can deny it, but it's helping you believe and trust in your process, trust more in your path and where it's taking you, where it's guiding you, okay? And that's a really beautiful thing, because for me, like personally, that shit is like, at this point, all that fucking matters to a point, you know, for the most part. Like, I just want to be able to trust myself, be confident in myself and what I'm being guided to do, where I'm guided to go. Like, I don't, like, a lot of the other shit I don't even care about anymore. I used to, right? But now I just care about trusting me. I just want to trust in myself so much so to where can't nobody derail me, throw me off, try to, you know, delay me. Just none of that. Like, all the illusions, like, you can't pull nothing over on me. Nothing. Not a damn thing. Okay? That's how I feel. So anyway, let's get some advice real fast and close you out. For those of you that have stuck around this long, which may not be many, it is what the fuck it is. I'm grateful for you. I appreciate you. And I pray that this reading has done you some justice and has served you well. Okay? So get some advice. Most High, what is some advice for the collective for this 222 portal energy? What's the advice for the collective? Advice for the collective, Spirit. Let's see, advice. And for those of you that are willing to respond, how would y'all feel if it's me stepping out of my comfort zone. How would y'all feel if I go live? I'll tell you a secret. I'm terrified of going live. I'm scared. But how would y'all feel about that? I feel like, honestly, to be completely a thou wow and completely transparent with y'all right now, I haven't went live ever, at least on YouTube, and only one time on Facebook, and that's because I've had this fear that no one would show up, that I would just be like talking to myself, and it would be like, that's why I didn't do it. You know, I'm just being honest, and I've never shared that at all, ever, with anybody. So for those of you, like, how would you feel if I went live, if I tried that? Whew. It's like I feel like my heart jumping out my chest by saying it, just by asking the question, but I'm putting it out there. If anybody's even watched this long, nobody may even hear the question. We're gonna see. But anyway, how would y'all feel about that? Let me know. I'd appreciate it. So, advice for the collective, Spirit. What is some advice they can take into this portal energy, please? What is some advice? Regeneration flipped in reverse, which is 46, reduces to a 10. So, I feel like this is saying whatever is dead and gone, let it be. Okay? Don't try to bring things back from the dead. If it's done, let it be done. Okay? Don't, and I feel like that's again with this, whoever this person is. This could also be talking about different areas of life as well. But as it relates to a specific, I feel like, connection for some of you, don't backtrack. You're being guided to not backtrack. Don't try to relive the past or try to bring something back from the dead. Okay? If it's dead, if it's done, let it be that way. Okay? If the door closed, just let it stay closed. Don't try to find the key, you know what I'm saying, to unlock it. Just let it be. Let it be dead. All right? For others of you, what I'm also getting here, though, is some of you may need to take a break. Okay? If you haven't given yourself the time, the space, the grace to heal, to, you know, kind of recalibrate your energy, reset your energy, you know, to really just kind of like take some time for you, please do that. Okay? Let's see. Any other messages or advice for the collective, Spirit, for this 222 portal energy? Any other messages of advice for the collective, please? Advice for the collective. Flexible, card 19. Okay? So this is about, you know, this is a time to, and poised is at the bottom. So this is being ready for opportunities, you know, being in your confidence to where when opportunities present themselves, you're ready because you're prepared. Okay? What they say, proper preparation prevents poor performance. Okay? So it feels like you're being asked to be ready. Like, if you're being guided to, like, why am I being guided to pack bags or to, you know, declutter and start selling stuff or getting rid of stuff? Why am I being guided? You maybe don't know. Okay? Whatever you're being guided to do, Spirit is saying be flexible. Okay? Be open. Be open to, as things change and as, you know, the energies are shifting, things like that. Some of you are you're being prepared. It's essentially preparing you for the next step of your journey. It's preparing you for the next step in your mission for some of you, the next assignment, the next, you know, reality, the next, you know, timeline that you're asking. A lot of you have been asking for, including myself. Okay? It's like you're being prepared for that. So things may be coming up this time that may feel challenging. Okay? So Spirit is asking you to do your best to bend and not break to the challenges as they present themselves. Do your best to not, you know, break when you feel like you're being brought to your knees. Okay, when things are challenging, that's how you know things are shifting, because it's always, you know, a storm, right, before it gets calm again, right? It's like it always rains before, you know, the sun comes back out and it's all pretty and things are growing. It rains first, right, to kind of like water the seeds, really. But for me, and metaphorically speaking, it's like watering the seeds of intention. That's why I love, part of why I love when it rains, aside of it being so fucking healing and cleansing and all that, it's like I love it too. I've learned to love it for that reason as well, because I trust that it's watering my seeds of intention, as well as the intentions of the planet in a positive, like the positive intentions, obviously. So I feel like you're being asked to, you know, whatever is dying at this time, let it be dead, and be flexible as things are falling away, because it's preparing you for this journey. It's preparing you for the next level, the next chapter, the next book of your journey. Okay, it's ultimate preparation. So just do your best to bend to the complexities and the adversities that may be presenting themselves during this time. Okay, it's all for purpose. It's all to help you. It's all to benefit you. Things are happening for you, not to you. It's just a matter of the lens of perspective you choose to see it from. Okay, so I'm gonna leave it all there. I pray that this reading, like I said, brought resonance. I pray that those that needed the messages received them. Like I said, if you're so willing, give me feedback. What did you think? How you feel about it? This was very random, impromptu, no structure at all. So it was kind of just like, I'm gonna just go with what I'm guided to do. So let me know how you felt about it, how it resonated with your situation. Thumbs up the video. If you have not, please consider subscribing to my channel. And yeah, until next time, you guys. And this was just like a real, like I said, it was random for this portal tomorrow, but I am gonna still continue the rest of the signs that have not been done yet for what's being restored. What is spirit restoring in your life? I have not completed, you know, I'm not done with those, and I'm not gonna just cut them off because I'm doing this reading. So stick around for those as well. All right, so until next time, you guys. Buddy.